Hey folks, Leo here, your go-to crypto insider diving deep into the world of XRP. Buckle up, because today we're unpacking something massive. Boom! XRP $25,000 overnight. Fixed theory. If you're in the XRP community, you know the vibes. We've been waiting for that explosive moment, and right now, with XRP sitting at $2.49 as of October 20th, 2025, the stars are aligning in ways that could change everything. But hold on. What if I told you that a single tweet from a top analyst today is hinting at a supply shock so intense it could catapult us into uncharted territory? Stick around, because this isn't just hype. It's backed by real-time data, expert takes, and the kind of insider info you won't find anywhere else. We're talking potential overnight riches. But remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. All right, let's kick this off with the hook that grabbed me this morning. Imagine waking up tomorrow and checking your portfolio only to see XRP not at $2.49, but skyrocketing past $25,000. Sounds like a dream. Well, today's X feeds are buzzing with predictions that make it feel real. Just hours ago, a Harvard researcher and XRP dev dropped this bombshell. The ETF will exceed all expectations. It's essentially a bomb with a fuse. TikTok big boom. Price could shoot from $1.50 or $3 to $300 and $500 almost instantly. That's from Eric Plot, alias Arthur Brito Plot, and he's not alone. The community is lit up with talks of institutional inflows, creating one of the most massive supply and demand shocks in history. Ripple's buying back 1 billion XRP right now. That's straight from the source. If that doesn't scream FOMO, I don't know what does. But why $25,000? That's where the fixed theory comes in, and I'll break it down step by step. Teaser. By the end of this, you'll see how this theory fixes the broken fiat system and positions XRP as the ultimate bridge asset. Don't click away. The first mini reveal is coming up in just a second. Now, shifting gears into our deep dive analysis. Let's start by breaking down the current surge step by step, weaving in these fresh X posts as breaking evidence. XRP is at $2.49 today, but look at the volume, it's exploding. One post from Tron Weekly just hit. XRP shows strong recovery as institutions quietly accumulate after a liquidity shakeout. With whales increasing holdings, a breakout above $2.80 seems likely soon. That's real time, folks, posted today with over 94 views already sparking debates. Whales up 15% in wallets holding 1 million plus XRP? That's not random, it's calculated. Pair that with Remora app's AI-powered intel. XRP's bullish surge, treasury moves, and volume spikes signal potential breakout. They rate it 69% bullish confidence with high priority. Ripple's treasury plans are injecting fresh capital, and adoption is spiking. But wait, what does this mean for you? It means the supply is tightening while demand ramps up. Think of it like a rubber band stretched to its limit. One snap and boom. Let's visualize this. If you're watching on HeyGen, picture a chart showing XRP's price action. From the lows in April, we've seen 5 impulsive waves up, then corrective chop. Protector, a seasoned trader since 2014, tweeted this morning. XRP update, KISS, 5 impulsive waves up, 3 corrective waves for 10 months since. If true, we should get at least another 5 waves up. First target between approximately $4.40 to $4.80. He's got a chart attached showing resistance levels, and engagement is climbing with 17 likes already. This isn't guesswork. It's technical analysis meeting real-world catalysts. Now, integrate the ETF chatter. Vanguard Insight posted. XRP on the verge of a rocket? SECETF decisions could trigger a massive supply shock, with institutions vying for limited tokens. Retail holders are firm at higher prices, setting up for a surge. Rhetorical question, are you positioned for when BlackRock and Fidelity flood in billions? Because if not, This could be your last chance at these levels. Building on that suspense, let's talk what-if scenarios to keep the energy high. What if an XRP ETF gets approved next week? Miami Lean broke it down today. If an XRP ETF gets approved, price expected to surge 50 to 150%, plus in days, weeks, to $1 to $2 plus short term, potentially $4 to $6 by year end. She backs it with historical parallels. BTC ETF saw $4.6 billion inflows and 60% jump in a month. For XRP, with its $30 billion market cap, each $1 billion inflow could double the price. And get this, 87% approval odds. But here's the cliffhanger. She mentions a 20% delay risk due to government shutdown. Stick around because in the next segment, I'll reveal how Ripple's partnerships could override that entirely. Diving deeper, let's address the fix theory head-on. The fix theory posits that XRP isn't just a coin, it's the fix for a broken global financial system, plagued by slow, costly cross-border payments. Fiat currencies are inflating away, banks are siloed, and trillions are lost in inefficiencies. XRP fixes that with 3-second settlements at near zero cost. Today's posts confirm it. Dr. XRP tweeted, "Pundit to hashtag XRP holders. Its becoming exponential supply will vanish. Ripple's expanding partnerships could drive massive institutional adoption. G-Treasury integration alone is a game changer, potentially shrinking circulating supply. Analogize it to oil in the Industrial Revolution. XRP is the fuel for the digital economy." Bitmorpho adds, "Ripple's rebound rodeo. $1 billion XRP Treasury pledge plus G-Treasury equals institutional rails roaring to life. Volume up 20% week on week, RSI climbing." This is the setup. Now, teaser phrase, this changes everything. But wait until you hear what Bitcoinical said today about technical indicators pointing to $5. Their full analysis on CoinTrust? Ripple swell event, is XRP going to $5? It's gaining traction, with views piling up. Community reactions are wild. John Morgan shared, XRP price outlook, major resistance flip could trigger a massive rally. Debates and comments, will we hit $3 before November? That's the kind of engagement that drives virality. And from 36 Crypto, if XRP follows Wyckoff methodology, markup period looming. Expectation is optimistic. They're concluding it's not just hope, it's aligned patterns. Let's keep the pace dynamic. Another what if. What if global banks like Santander and SBI ramp up XRP usage post-ETF? Caitlin Perrine tweeted, "With endorsement of Ripple's Schwartz and Larsen, plus funding from SBI and Pantera, XRP's supply-demand imbalance may be exaggerated. Surge from $2.40 to $5 plus wouldn't be a dream." 8 likes and replies already. Folks are debating the timeline. This is exclusive insider info. Mainstream media isn't covering these X threads yet. But you, XRP community, you're ahead of the curve. FOMO kicking in? Good. Because the next mini cliffhanger, how does a potential $1,700 rally fit in? An analyst used AI to map it, per BTCN. Its post today. Wrapping this section with more facts. Mac attack XRP. XRP rallies on 65% volume spike. Eyes $2.70 as market recovers. Forecast linked to Invez, solid source. And Dorombozo, Ezekiel Vents, community frustration. We're not expecting $750, but $30 to $40 in this cycle. That's the pain point. But with everything in place, Trump policies, positive news, the breakout is imminent. We've alternated facts, visuals, scenarios, now building to the climactic part. Transitioning now to countering common myths and addressing your doubts. If you're doubting this surge like most are, thinking XRP's been consolidating forever, let's debunk that. Myth 1. XRP is just a lawsuit coin with no utility. Wrong. The SEC stigma ends with ETF approval, as Mimailin points out. Ends SEC fear, legitimacy boost. Psychology shifts, retail and whales buy in. Pain point, you've seen dips on every sniffle from macro events. But counter, with BTC at highs, alts like XRP amplify 2 times due to smaller cap. Expert from the crypto basic, 100 times Gem Hunter shares, realistic XRP price for end of 2025. Moderate growth to $3, but utility drives more. Myth 2, no real adoption. Bust that, RippleNet, with 300 plus banks, tethers $300 million on Flare, BitGo custody. Leader Alpha's timeline. Facets launch. Flare deploys 300 million XRP, surging price. TVL to $800 million by November. If you're worried about sell pressure, early whales dump 5 to 10% at $1.50, but inflows overwhelm it. Citibank report hints XRP won't circulate long due to utility lockups. Address the doubt, if we can't break out now, when? Per Dorombozo, everything's set. Building excitement. This counters the bears. The surge is math, not speculation. Climactic reveal. The fixed theory culminates in $25,000 overnight, via supply vanishing exponentially. AI analysis from CryptoRank. How the XRP price could rally to $1,700. Extend that with ETF boom. Trillions tokenized, XRP as bridge. But $25,000. If 60% supply staked/burned, demand from 10 trillion payments market. Smaller cap amplifies. Crypto OMID. Supply will vanish. Prediction. Overnight on approval news. Now, strong close recapping key wins. We've seen treasury moves, ETF odds, technical breakouts, community hype, all pointing to moonshot. XRP fixes fiat floors, creates abundance. Uplifting. Together, XRP community, we're pioneers. 2025 is our year. If this blew your mind, smash that like, drop a comment on your XRP price target. $5, $50, $25,000. Subscribe for more alpha and share with the community. Let's get XRP to the moon together. Leo out.